HDMI repair and water damaged, obviously. So we've spotted HDMI port replacement is needed on this console, as well as the 4K capacitor which sits right behind the HDMI port. That also needs replacing. But as you can see from the video, we can also see spots of water damage around the fan connector where the fan plugs in. So in this case, the fan wasn't spinning due to water damage and corrosion. We've also spotted water damage around the 5V standby step-down controller. So we take the old port off. That's the basics. We need to replace the port first. If we don't replace the port, we're not actually going to be able to see what works and what doesn't work. This is what sucks in this repair industry. Sometimes you have to spend 35-45 minutes carrying out one repair just to find another repair doesn't work, and usually that's water damage. That's not the case on this PlayStation, otherwise we wouldn't be doing a video right now, obviously. Imagine how embarrassing that would be. Anyway, we're going to replace the 4K capacitor which sits right behind the HDMI port. This is basically a tiny 1mm capacitor that sits behind the HDMI port. The only reason we have a monitor there is because it emphasises how small these parts are. That tiny little capacitor that sits on the left hand side, that's about 1mm. So yeah, we reflowed that just nicely. We put the new HDMI port on there. Again, HDMI ports, no biggie. Still takes a little bit of time, but again, it's no big issue. That's on there nicely with the new capacitor. And obviously, we're professional. We clean stuff up. So, be gone, old flux. That there looks nice. Now we need to clean up all the old water damage stuff. The 5V standby step down converter controller chip, that's what we're cleaning right now. Usually if that thing fails, the console won't start up. So I know right now, if I clean that up and the console starts, then that chip doesn't need replacing. Obviously, fingers crossed right now. At any moment now, that HDMI port replacement, it was a complete waste of time. So I'm hoping it works. Obviously, because I've done this video, I know it works. Obviously, because I wouldn't have done the video. But for the sake of the video, we're going to put it all back together. And we're going to press the button. And I'm going to pretend that there's some sort of... I'm nervous right now.
It was a courier of some sort. Not curry. Courier.
I hope there's some Battenberg cake right now for me. I really love Battenberg.
Oh, yeah. Ah.
Cool. Right, that was a nice thumbs up, wasn't it?
Are you filming? Here, have a Battenberg for all your hard work.
Anyway, moving forward, off camera, I actually removed the pin. There was a pin, the brown pin. Well, it means nothing. Anyway, I removed it from the fan. It was stuck in there. So I know the fan's fine, but we also need to remove the old connector off the board because that there is, well, you know, it's seen better days. I managed to salvage one of those fan connectors from under the PlayStation board. which I didn't show you. I couldn't be bothered. It meant more time you guys watching me doing pointless stuff. That means nothing. So yeah, we're going to touch up the old solder points on the existing board. We're going to make that look clean. Solder wick, soldering iron, blah 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 blah. And we're going to put a new connector on there because the old one's knackered, it's water damaged, and we need a working fan. So here we go. I've put it on there. Oh yeah, that looks good. Solder that into place. We're talking 2 grounding points and we're talking 3 pins. No big job. Bish bash bosh. If you can use a soldering iron, this is no big job. Pretty confident that's going to work. I don't really need to test it, to be honest with you, but we're going to clean it up anyway. Get rid of that old flux. Now every console repair that we do, we always clean with an air compressor, get rid of that dust. We're going to plug the new fan in. I'm not even going to test it. Do you know why? Because I know it's going to work. We're going to plug that in, air compress the rest of it, make sure everything else is clean. Then we're going to turn it on and we're going to make sure it works. The fan spins, everyone's happy. You know something's going to come on that display. Clean the whole thing up with some stuff, some foamy stuff, and everyone's happy. Just final touches of a successful repair. Thank you very much.